Hey up everyone, this is the Yorkshire Panda back on Enigmatica 6 and we're over here in our near a sheet when paper is on the ground use pen to simulate any sounds it makes. That's not what I was hoping for, but yeah. Hoping I could get something that just quiets the pig death going on down here. And the occasional spurt from this. But I think if I was to... perfect. Well, that gets rid of one noise anyway. But yeah, I moved everything over here so we're not just sat in the middle of the field. There's only one other decent construct to build, which is the potion crafter, which can sit here. I just moved our blood magic altar and everything over here, so things are good. I just need to move the chests and that over as well. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish off a little bit of the Ars Nouveau. So what good can magic be if it can't be made to work for us? Basically. So, a couple of ways to go. We'll look at summoning crystals. There is this certain magical creature in the world that will help an aspiring practitioner. Before seeking them out, use a summoning crystal to act as a focus for the magics to come. Placing a summon crystal will define the areas these creatures will perform their tasks. An inventory directly adjacent to the summoning crystal will be used to store any items they collect. So we need 4 stones, 2 diamonds, 2 gold, and a block of mana gems. Well, the mana gems is nice and easy. Let's get a couple just in case. Oh, before I do show, I've got 2 mana jars here filled to the brim with mana. And we've got our volcanic accumulator sat here. So widen this lava pool to get mana from there. And you'll see the one down here getting mana from all the pigs that are being slaughtered. That is feeding that, both feeding into this, which sends the mana up, feeding both of these mana jars. So, as far as creating a resource that we need and transferring it, this is by far one of the easiest. But yeah, really should have done this like 4th episode, but we live and learn. Not all tested. So summoning crystal, what do we need? That's what we needed. So let's get into here. 1 2 3 4 of those, 2 of those, and then we need 2 diamonds as well. Let's just grab a bunch of diamonds. So 1 2 3 and 4. 1 2 1 2. 1 2. There we go. And then 1 block of mana gems. And we have our summoning crystal. Loot from that, and then we need a sylph charm. So sylph are the caretakers of the forest, helping new growth to flourish. They will come with you willingly if you honour the planting tree in their stead. Once befriended, a sylph will tend to a small area and gift you with their bounty. Plant trees, crops, flowers and other magical items. Over time, sylph will grow more of these and offer them to you. Sylphs are a beautiful thing. Had we not used the... In fact, I could probably swap this out for a sylph farm. Instead of using the botany pots and all these, what you can do is you plant a couple of the mystical flowers in an area, let the sylph take care of them, and it'll just constantly gift you with more of those flowers. So it's a good way of having a tree farm as well without having to cut down trees. It'll just keep gifting you. I don't know if it gives you the wood or if it's just the saplings. But let's take a look. We could do it as an automated charcoal farm so that we can feed mana into this constantly. But let's have a look. So we need a sylph charm. Mana blooms, got those. Mana bloom seeds, we can make those easy enough. Mana gem, and then an oak, birch, spruce sapling, and some seeds. Let me get another couple of stacks of these because we might need a few. So what else? Diamonds we got. And then we need sylph shards. Obtained from growing a tree near a wild sylph. Right. So let's get some seeds first. And let's make another mana bloom seedling. And we'll start putting it together until we get the last bit we need. So we need a birch. Is it birch, oak, and spruce sapling? So birch, spruce, and oak. For a second there, I didn't think we had any oak saplings. That would have been weird. But sapling, seeds. What was everything else? Mana gem, diamond. Mana gem, diamond. Some more. Oh, I need some actual bloom, don't I? So that's the one. Grow harvest. Of those. I mean, that's sash so that I can just leap 3 blocks high. That is wonderful. Yeah. Still haven't organised magical storage. So I am going to use the magical storage as well. I'm going to have one of those wormholes around here somewhere that I can use. Same with on this wall as well. I'll link all that up to one storage network. But I'll do that between episodes, really. So, diamond, mana bloom, and a mana bloom seed. So, yeah, can't do anything else with those. Let's throw a bunch of stuff in the backpack out the way. Don't need you. You're not supposed to go in there anyway. Yeah, definitely with a bigger backpack. Or a chest. Or I just get the magical storage set up already. So, we need wormhole. We link it to the actuator. So that is linked now, isn't it? So 1022 64 410. Yeah, that's the one. So let's put you top of here for now. And you can all go in there, you can all go in there, you can go in there, not you. You can go in there, you can go in there, you can go in there, you. And all of you, apart from you and you. Looks about right. Chuck you in there, you in there, you in there, you in there. Right, that's that backpack empty. Throw the empty ball in there. Right, so we need to find a sylph, which are, you've probably seen them before. They are the little green floaty fairy-like things. So, let me get my book, Akashic Tome, back out. And we are looking for sylphs. An unpleasant monster. They also grow grass around them wherever once in a while. Summon a sylph. Use a sylph charm and a summoning crystal. Found in forested areas. So we are going to need a sapling. See, I've got to plant a tree in their honour. And let's go to a forested area. So I know this doesn't really count. As a skeleton with a zombie head. Right, here we go. Does this really count? Oh, that is a carbuncle, which we are going to need there as well. Carbuncle charm. Give a wild carbuncle a gold nugget. So we'll do this while we're at it, actually. Where do you go, you little blighter? Where do you go? There you are. Hey! Ah, carbuncle shard. Right, so we'll keep some gold nuggets about. So we'll need those if we come across any more. Let's look for a sylph. So these are the kind of forest areas you do tend to find them. Some gold bees while we're at it. Now that I've said this is where you find them, I'm not going to find one, am I? Tell you what, I'll come back when I've managed to get a hold of one. Okay, not a sylph, but a wild hunter. Which is used to make summon wolves. Okay. Definitely new, but yeah. I mean, so far, yeah, not had much luck, and I think I'm running out of forest this way. Oh, this looks like a better bet. Let's see if we get unlucky. Well, still haven't found any yet, but a good thing to test this strength magic with. One hit takes it down to about 48% health. Cast strong. One hit. Does down to another 30% of its health. Oh. Oh, that is nasty. Right. Continue with the sylph search. Huzzah! And we have a sylph. So we plant a sapling near it. That should appreciate my work. Or do we need to grow a sapling near it? Or do we throw a sapling near it? Yeah, sapling. Nope. So let's try the growing part. Grow a sapling near yourself. Aha! That's what you do. You grow the sapling near her. And you get the sylph crystal. Right. Yeah, I picked up a couple of bits while I was running around. Let's just get rid of a bit of junk. And I could always, to be honest, just go into here and do that. So while I am in this bit of a forest here, it seems to be the first forest that actually has a sylph in it. Let's see if we can quickly see another one. Do seem to be a few bees in here as well. I've already picked up a coal bee. That's another coal bee. That's another normal bee. We don't want normal bees. Normal bees are boring. That's another coal bee. That is a raccoon. That is the sound of another raccoon. Do you know, I didn't check if the sylphs had a marker on the map, or if they were just a grey dot like most things. Although the game is getting a little bit funky because I've had to go some silly distance just to find this sylph. And my potato factory of a machine is starting to have disagreements with me over how far I've come. So, yeah, I've got one more little grey dot over there I'm going to check out. Are you a sylph or a raccoon? Or neither, you could be a crow. But I dare say that might be as good as we're going to get for now, just the one. Yeah. Does look like. I have found a few more of those wild... These guys. Oh, never seen them before. I've now found 3. And the wilden winged ones, the fly ones, that, for all the nerdy references, look like the man-bat. Yeah, I found a couple of them as well, but yeah. I think we've hit us luck there. We're not going to hit another one. At least not right now. But we've got the one that we need. So let's head back. Right. Back at home base, we are doing the sylph first. We've got everything in place. All we need to do is stick the sylph charm in there. Or the sylph shard, should I say. And we get a sylph charm. Now, one thing I do want to check. So, Sylph charm and summoning crystal. Sylph can from 10 blocks in any direction from the summoning crystal. Require mana nearby to operate, so I'll have to get another mana splitter to send mana from there. And will only generate items if there is a chest next to your summoning crystal. You can get your charm back by using Dispel on the sylph. Right, so it's a one-use charm, but you can basically disband the sylph and get him back. Ooh. Oh, you can dye them as well. Orange, yellow, white, or green dye. Sylphs are happy to produce materials for them, which determined by the number of diversity of natural materials in their home. You mean it's blocks on the sylphs to give additional info. If a sylph would enjoy that block in their home. Interacting with a sylph with an empty hand will give you additional info on the sylph's happiness. It can take several minutes for the sylph to update its mood after placing a block. Too much of one block will no longer count. Okay. So, for example, to generate a lot of logs, grow more trees. To gain more seeds, crop harvest, plant more crops. Item scroll deny will cause the sylph to no longer produce that material. So, it will generate logs. So, we can use a sylph to create a tree farm. So, we need a mana jar, the crystal, and... So, let's make ourselves another mana jar. And let's... Oh... I'm not sure where to put him now. We can dispel him anyway, can't we? So let's put him here. So let's get a chest. Let's just get just a spruce chest for now. So chest, that, We need the summoning crystal. Which is there. Right. Do we have Dispel? I don't think we do we? No. So let's get this. So Dispel. We need a bucket of milk. Right. So bucket. All these buckets are weird stuff that we've got at the minute. Don't know why I went that way. It's this way I need. Straight into our jar of milk. And what glyph did it need? It needed magic clay. So magic clay. Clay, bucket of milk. There we go. So we'll learn Dispel. We'll oh, I've only learnt it in my blood book, not my other one. Oh, it doesn't matter, to be honest. This book's going to be my main magic book anyway, isn't it? So where is my other one? You 3 with different. So sneak. So this is going to be Dispel, and it's projectile, Dispel, create. So now, if we were to click this with our Sylph Charm, we've got a little Sylph. Although we're very unhappy because there's no diversity. In fact, there's not much of anything. So, if I was to say, grab some saplings, let's grab a birch, let's grab, an ether sapling as well, because they're pretty cool. So, Mr. Sylph guy, what would you think of birch? They would love that in their home. And what would you think of ether saplings? Oh, they'd love that as well. The Sylph would be excited to. It's not very happy, sprucing it up, not much diversity, but we're getting happier because we're getting more things. And don't want you anymore. And then Dispel him and get the Sylph Charm back. So, yeah, we need to create a little place for the Sylph to do his thing. What I might do to keep it close by is build it on the roof of this. This being my little Britannia hip anyway. Build it tall, create walls and a grotto inside, and then all I need to do is hook the chest up with an import adapter into another network receiver, and I can import, or even just into a wormhole, and I can import it into a storage system. And then what I can do as well then is have something pull the storage out, so pull the logs out, smelt them, turn them into charcoal that can then be pulled out and used to cook and make manna. That seems like a good plan. So that's definitely between episodes job, building that, because that's going to be a task and a half. But gives us a couple of bits just to spruce up any potential grove. And Carbuncle Charm. So 3 gems, 6 gold nuggets. So that's going to be easy. 3 gems, and we'll just break one of you for now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I said 6. It was 5, wasn't it? Yeah. And then slap you in there. We have Carbuncle. Now a Carbuncle. Tell a Carbuncle to store items. Right click with a Dominion wand, and then sneak right click any inventory with the wand. Okay. So that's a stealth charm. Carbuncle. So again, you can dye them purple, red, yellow, orange, blue, or green. They will pick up nearby inventories, can move items between inventories, such as chests. They will harvest fully grown sauceberry bushes around it. Will drop its charm when dispelled or when killed. So place items into a chest, use the Dominion wand on the Carbuncle, then the inventory. It'll take things from that inventory, and then on the inventory of the Carbuncle, and Carbuncle move items between as many inventories as you desire. Cool. Looking at a Carbuncle time and chest to be taken from an input 2. And you can filter by using item scrolls or item frames. So item scrolls allow one and I will filter the Carbuncle. If you put an item frame on the inventory, you'll only input items that are of the item frame. Okay, cool. And then for completing the quest, it gave us scrolls of item deny and allow. Excellent. So we've got the Whelp charm. Whelps move someone to perform a complicated task by casting a prepared spell scroll in the area around a summoned stone. So then we've got Whelps and we've got Wixes. So let's read these up first before we get them. So Whelps. Whelps can cast spells that begin with touch or projectile. Crystal. Only target blocks surrounding the crystal. Spells casting will consume mana from jars in the vicinity. Harvest will only be cast on trees or fully grown crops. Oh! So you can actually have this casting grow and harvest on plants, and it'll harvest them up as well. Oh! So this is a little worker. So you can get to interact as well. Misplaced blocks interact with the world using items. You may give an item block to a whelp, and it will use the item directly from the chest to the adjacent summoning crystal. So, theoretically, we could have that creating the wood, the Carbuncle taking the wood to another inventory where the whelp puts it into a smelter and then puts the charcoal into there where it can be turned into mana for the Britannia. That is pretty cool. Okay. And then we've got the Wixie, which can automatically craft items for you. This is an auto crafter. But can also use to auto craft potions. Okay, that is pretty cool. And obviously the next things we do is potion crafting. So let's get to Wixie. We need a Wixie shard. Where do we find Wixies? To obtain a Wixie shard, cast a spell on a witch while it's at half health or less. Yeah, we're not going to do that just yet because we need it to be night time. What about the whelp? What's fresh? Oh, so we just use an egg. We need another novice book. But ingot of gold, 2 gems, a diamond. So gold, diamond, gems. We need I didn't mean to do that. Come back here, you. We need an egg. Right. So that's the weekly one. Right. 2 gems. 1 diamond. 2 gems. 4 gold. I'm going to try the Archmage book. And then an egg. No, it has to be the Novice book, doesn't it? Oh, pain. Especially when you just throw the egg on the floor like an idiot. So, need an iron sword, iron shovel, iron pickaxe, iron axe, that needs a book, so we'll put the book on there again. Yeah, there we go. And there's the Whelp Jam. So let's throw some things in here. Do. I think you can go in there as well. Right. And then we need nighttime. So I am going to do something I haven't done yet, but I should have done a while ago. We need a hammock. The way a hammock works, as long as you've got a 3-block distance. So yeah, it needs to be 1 block wider than that. So let's let's stick one here, shall we? So if we were to just grab a couple of pieces of this. We're to go 1, 2, 3, put you there. Hammocks. Do I need to make the hooks for them as well, or do they just use trap hooks? Comfort mod. Not any rope and nail. So what you do is you put 1 there, 1 there, and you can hang your hammock. Or is it 2? No, it's 2, it's not 3. I'm going to put my saw. There it is. Come here, you. So, build you there instead. Hook and nail. It's not 4. Hook and nail. No, it is 4. Sleeping on a hammock, you can sleep at day, and it will make it dusk. So, if you want to sleep through the night and make it day, you have a bed. If you want to sleep through the day and make it night, you have a hammock. Now, with it being dusk, if I was to go over here, I found another carbuncle. Do you know what? Come here, you. Take that. Disappear. I may as well have another one while I've got a chance. So they do appear on the map. Which is good. This is going to make them a little bit easier to find then. Oh, Elizabeth. Elizabeth. So you've got 70. So what's that? 60 health. That does about 19. Strong. That does about 31. Oh, may have to try this spell on a Guy Guardian soon. But we need to find a witch. Which should be more likely to spawn in a swamp. And knowing my luck, one's just not going to spawn, is it, for me? Tell you what, I'll be back when / if I manage to find a witch. Okay, so no such luck with the witches. Found another sylph shard and 4 more carbon shards. Could have got 3 more sylph shards as well. So many sylphs now that I know what I'm looking for. They do appear as like a little green thing on the minimap, so yeah, that does give it away quite a lot. But yeah, getting the witch at half health proving to be a little bit tricky. Now, one thing I do know is that witches can spawn when you hit a villager with lightning. So, do I still have a pair of soul gems in here with villagers on? Yes, I do. Right. So I need you at lightning and you to dispel. We'll pop our first villager here and hit him with lightning. Did that work? I don't think that worked. Less than half health. Cast and dispel on the... Oh, it's... Stop healing yourself. There you go. Ha ha! Got you now. Right. So... crafting table, emerald, sapling, and brewing stand. So... crafting table... brewing stand, emerald, and a sapling. And and then we need a cauldron. And we have passed that quest. So we need another mana jar. So we get on to potion crafting next. So a potion jar is a mana jar and a neverwort. So mana jar, neverwort, potion crafter. Right, so similar to regular crafting, Wixes will need to make shards. A mana jar, potion jar, and an inventory and ingots. Ingredients, even. We can make one potion tap at a time. Tap is determined by brewing one the traditional way, and with the potion in hand, right-click in her cauldron to set the recipe. She'll get to work as soon as everything is available, just like traditional brewing potions made in steps. Wixie will make an aqua potion with neverwort, and then golden carrot to make night vision, or glistening melon to make healing potions, redstones to improve it. Time. Okay. And then what we can do is a potion melder lets you mix potions, and the potion jar gives you multiple doses. The potion flask is blaze fibre, managed glass, holds 8 charges of a potion. We need 3 more potion jars. So let's just make those. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And a potion melder. Just like that. So let's have a look. Potion melder. Place it on top of the potion jar. Place 2 more potion jars either side of it. The bottom jar will serve as the output. The side jars will serve as the input. Process uses some mana. Potions combine all the effects of the inputs. Process can be changed to reduce potion of many effects. So, yeah, I'm going to quickly... No, I'm not going to quickly do that. That is tad expensive at the minute. I mean, that is 2 of my 7 emerald blocks. Well, looks like we're not doing that just yet, but we do have... Pop a cauldron down here. A Wixie. Oh, isn't she cute? Oh. Right. Do you know what? I'm going to leave that there for now. We'll stick the potion crafter here. Leave a little mixy girl there. Excellent. Right, we'll leave it here for now. I'm not going to get as far as doing the last bit of potion crafting. I mean, I don't need to. But I think next episode I'll finish this off then. Do the potion crafting. Build us turrets. So we can see how the turrets work. And... we've completed Ars Nouveau. That didn't take long. And yeah, we do need to get a few. We've got us enchantments. We've got all the equipment we're going to use, really. I mean, if we wanted to enchant things, we could. So to put loot in, fortune, blocks of mana gems, and an emerald. Or loot level 3, 3 fortunes, lapis. So it's relatively cheap. It's good enchanting without the need for specific enchantments. We could just enchant my pickaxe with silk touch just with these, instead of having to go and find a silk touch enchantment. So enchanting is pretty cool, pretty easy. Automation, this is what I want to have a little bit of fun with between episodes, just to see how it works. But I don't think... yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. Yeah. We just need to finish the quest line. We can take another quest off. Just so happens to be rather quick, but yeah, should have done this much earlier in the game. I'd probably made a lot more use of it. But we'll live and learn. There is an expert version of this mod pack coming out at some point, from the looks of things. If you do a little bit of a sneak peek into the quest editor for the STB quests. So if they do an expert mod pack, which will be, you'll have certain items blocked by certain recipes. So you might need to use this enchanting setup to get, you know, to make a blood altar. So that, and then you'd need a blood altar to make, I don't know, your rock crystals. And they'll need astral sorcery to create osmium. So having the gated recipes like that will force you through progressing mods. So we'll look forward to that, and I'll do that a bit more in the right order. But for now, yeah, if you're going through this, you're looking for a mod to start with, a magic mod to start this pack with, Ars Nouveau is definitely the one. But I'm waffling on long enough. You guys take it steady, have a good one, do the usual things, hit like, hit subscribe, comment down below, and I shall catch you on the next one. Take it easy. Bye bye.